Hi, my name is Sasha, and this is my third milestone video. For this video, I'm just going to be showing you what my whole project was, and all the modifications, and just explaining my whole experience. So this is the 3-joint robotic arm. So just about me, my name is Sasha. I'm a rising senior at Marin Academy, and my interests within engineering or biomedical engineering. And before Blue Stamp, I took an electrical engineering and computer science class at my school and computer science classes outside of school. So this is, Blue Stamp was kind of a way for me to build off of my interests. So my project was the robotic claw or robotic arm. And this arm is controlled by microservos and potentiometers, and then with modifications, Python. And I picked this project because it just seemed really interesting. And also I had a little bit of experience with potentiometers and no experience with Python. So I wanted to build off my knowledge of potentiometers while also exploring something really new in Python. So this is the first part, and this is before modifications. And so this is my my joint claw arm that is controlled by potentiometers. So I'm going to show you a video because right after I had finished filming some backup videos just to have a demonstration video, my arm stopped working. So I'm really glad I was able to capture it functioning so I can show everybody. So I'm just going to explain what's happening. So those blue buttons that I'm pointing to are the potentiometers, and each potentiometer is assigned to a different microservo. So as I spin each one, it controls a different one. And then on the right is the code, and this code is essentially creating the servos within the code. So the code controls the servos, and the potentiometers connect to the servos. So the potentiometers can control the servo movements. So for this first part, some of the challenges I faced were getting one of the microservos to work. And what happened was the microservo motor was just not functioning. So I had to replace the motor, and I just went through and made sure all the connections were correct so that I knew the project was functioning. So this is the second part, and this is with modification. So the modification I added was adding a graphic user interface, so I don't have to control the robotic arm with potentiometers, and instead, as you can see, still has the same movements, but I'm not touching the potentiometers, and this is because I can now control it using this black screen to the right, which is the G graphic user interface through Python, and on the top is some Arduino code to help it. So a challenge for this was at first, the port was not connecting to when the robotic arm to my computer and working properly. And basically all I had to do was restart the interface and the program a couple times, and it started to work. So, oops. So kind of to wrap up, I joined Blue Stamp because I wanted to build off of my previous knowledge in electrical engineering, computer science, and it just seemed like a really great way to really focus on one part within the whole subject to learn more. And through this program, I became more self-motivating and resilient because this is all about a self-paced program because you are by yourself with these materials and learning how to work through problems. And so for this experiment, for this robotic arm, something I'd want to do further is to experiment how the claw picks up different items, maybe make adjustments so that it could pick up bigger items or really small items, and just really play with the arm now that I finished. And this program was great because it just furthered my interest in engineering, and I can take these problem solving skills, self-motivation skills with me to college and beyond. So thank you for listening.